Hey guys, so I've done this video, filmed this video a couple of times. I've been trying to figure out what to say, and I usually write scripts before I do my videos so that I don't go through this, so I'm not sitting here jumbled and like I don't know what else to say, but I'm just gonna say what's on my mind without a script, and we'll just see how that goes. Hopefully it don't turn into a rant. I'm looking at all this stuff that's happening right now, and I'm looking at what's happening in Dallas and what happened with Alton. And as bad as this is gonna sound, I don't really care. I don't care about this earth. I don't care about the things that go on in it. I don't care. This earth is so toxic, and it's so evil, and it's so controlled and manipulated that just honestly, when bad things happen now, I'm like, yeah. I expect it, it to just be bad. I'm not surprised by anything that I'm seeing on the news today. I'm not surprised. I wish that I could be there with my fellow black people and be like, oh, Black Lives Matter, and oh yeah, like this is crazy that all this stuff is happening, we gotta do something about it. Nothing's gonna get done. Not a thing is gonna get done. And that's been the status quo for years. So I don't understand why this shooting now is different from the one that happened, I don't know how many years ago, with Trayvon Martin. It is not any different. Like, look what happened back then. Look what happened back then, and look how nothing has changed since then. And you're telling me that you think that just because we have some shootings this year that things are going to start happening. Okay, one thing that I want to say is that, and I learned this recently, that there's a difference between equality and equity. Equality is when everything is that everyone gets the same. We are all equal. But equity is being like, hey, look, we're gonna help you. We're gonna accommodate you so that you can be along with everybody else. It won't be the same as everybody else, but we're gonna make sure that you at least get, some of the pudding, That's a weird way to say it. With that being said, we do not want, we use that word equality a lot. We strive for, equality, yes, equality for all, races and creeds and gender, whatever. We want equality. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't. That is extremely prevalent, especially with all of the gay rights stuff. If we want to talk about equality, why is it that now, if we do not accept the gay lifestyle, we are considered closed-minded bigots? Like, that's not equality. Equality is when we can all think our own thoughts and everyone can just be like, cool. But no. So don't give me that equality bull, because that's never going to happen, especially when we are living on this earth, which is not controlled by God. Oh, yes, that's what it all comes down to. People say all the time, why are all these bad things happening? Why are people getting shot and killed? And it's because this world is not controlled by God. This is the devil's playground, okay? This world is the devil's playground, which is why when bad things happen, and I say that I do not care to a point, it's not that I just don't care, it's just that I'm just like not surprised. I'm just like, oh, whatever. It's because this world is not, it's not God, it's not pure. It's a world filled with free will. When you have free will, just things happen. Things happen, and as much as we are like, oh, we want to fight for change, we've been trying to fight for change for years, and nothing has happened. So, I'm not saying give up and settle and just be like, oh, well, this is the world we live in, so we just gotta. No, you fight, but you can't fight by yourself. You gotta fight with a bigger force. You can't expect anything to be done drastically by your own hand. And I'm learning these things, you know, from my mother, from my stepfather, from watching different, you know, Christian YouTubers. I'm learning these things, and it surprises me, and it makes me go, whoa, okay. But I'm glad that I know about it now. Now I feel less ignorant, less out of the loop. But it doesn't make me feel good to know that basically this is just how it's gonna be. My mom, you know, asks this of me like all the time. Well, not all the time, but she's asked me this before, like, oh, why don't you want kids? I don't want kids. I do not want kids. Mostly because I just don't like kids. They're brats. But I know you gotta raise them to not be brats, but I just don't like kids. And half the reason is because I don't want to bring a child into this world. If I don't want to be here myself, why would I want to bring someone else into this world to deal with the tomfoolery that is going on? Absolutely not, you know, and I don't even know how to handle it myself. So to be able to raise myself up in this society, you know, even when I am of childbearing age, to have to go through what I'm probably going to go through, and then helping another life go through, like, no, that's too much work. That's all I wanted to say. It's just that, you know, I'm not of this world. I'm whatever, you know. Rest in peace to Alton. You know, he didn't deserve to go out that way. Absolutely not. No one does. But just, I'm not surprised. This is nothing new. So people are getting so worked up over this, but it's really just, you know, it's not gonna stop, you know. But anyway, so that's it. That is it. Okay. Goodbye.